bet you got a story ready for us of a customer that had some serious trouble with their processes.
Yes, the last example is all about creativity, basically. The City of Ontario is the one that we are picking out for this one. And they started out in 2017 just with the traditional IT. And that went quite well. And then they got the extra mile into other services surrounding them. So they had departments also supporting police departments locally, engineers at local energy and water distribution centra, all kinds of technical services, but just a bit different. And what they did is they used TOPdesk in exactly the same way to support the processes in the same way, so that the experience was something that everybody expected, understood, and became acquainted with. And then they added that to the other departments around them. And that grew and grew and grew into, a consistent service, basically. And then something sudden happened. And I think everybody noticed that one. COVID happened. And then they had something totally different. They had their work, but something disrupted it big time, fast. And they had to react. So suddenly, every worker was at home. But most of the work still needed to continue. So 2 types of extra work happened to everybody, also with us at TOPdesk. 2 things. 1, you have a limited office space available suddenly. Instead of a whole huge building like we have, you can only use a couple of them. So you need to plan something or schedule something. That's difficult. And a lot of calls coming in. And the second one, the rest is at home without the equipment to do your job. So suddenly all these calls coming in. I need a laptop, I need a chair, I need a mouse, I need this, I need that. All on top of the existing work. Well, what the City of Ontario did, and many of our customers along, is exactly the same thing that they did before, only faster. Change, adapt, and use the process that you already had to facilitate this. And that's what Martin is going to show us.
All right, Martin. Well, and by the way, I just want to say, Tosca, please note that I have successfully kicked you out of Walter's office, and I'm back. Martin, can you show us what you did specifically for Peterborough?
Thanks for the introduction. So basically, yes, I'm going to show you guys 2 things. One is when you're working from home, the COVID situation is there, and you need office equipment back at your office at home to make sure that you can do whatever you normally do at the office. And the second one is how do you deal with the situation when you're going back to the office, slightly back step by step. So how do you make a reservation for the home office? So I have my TOPdesk here, and what they did and what they implemented is, let's go from a self-service perspective. So I'm working actually at home, logging into TOPdesk, and I see what is available for these office equipment. So I have it here on the top right there, and I click on it, and I see that there's a small explanation due to COVID and the regulations that are involved. So I need some equipment. Click on it, and this is just the standard module in TOPdesk, and we made it available for, in this case, a chair, a laptop. You might want something different, and basically it is uploading a picture, taking a picture, and you're almost there. Next one is, you might want to have authorization, but it's basically up to you guys whether you like that or not. So you enter here, home office, and you're done. So your office is required, or your office equipment is ordered. Not a promise that you actually get it delivered, but it's easy like that to adjust TOPdesk for a new situation. Then, when COVID starts to get a little bit less worse, then of course the next step is how do I get back to the office? In this case, we have an office floor available, or multiple floors. For the COVID situation, I click on this, and I have an explanation and some pictures available within TOPdesk. I choose the second floor. And I see a variety of options available. In this case, I also see someone else that's already having a reservation in the office. It's simply drag and drop. I want to sit close by, and its reservation is almost done. You click on next, and in my case, I choose to have a confirmation for this one to make absolutely sure that you guys are in control who is coming to the office, and in case something happened, you have a full list of who is in the office in case of an outbreak. So basically, this is the idea behind TOPdesk. Back to you guys.
Ooh, Martin, thank you so much for the demo. Once again, I shockingly feel like I could do that myself if I had to, and I can't do very much. Jeroen, what were the results?
Well, the results was what people would expect. Like you have your normal life, you're in control of what you need, given by your own employee. In a crisis situation. But the good part here was that the company could do it themselves. They didn't have to include us in changing this. They did it in their own TOPdesk. They changed it to adapt to a situation, and that in a situation where we were overwhelmed as well by a lot of requests, of course.
Yeah.
But they didn't need us, and that's the power of a flexible tool.
Fantastic. Look, we've got time for just one question from the audience, and here it is. What is your idea on integrating TOPdesk with other communication tools like MS Teams, for example? I don't know who feels like they can handle that one best. Jeroen, everyone's looking your way.
Yeah, well, you need to, right? Everybody adapted those kinds of tools and a couple of around them faster than the company could adopt them. So you needed to just switch, and yeah, we made the integration there too. It's the easiest communication channel that you have, and that's where you have to go. You're forced.
All right, you make it sound so easy. You make it sound super easy.